for the ground. I'm my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New G, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New G, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, ooh, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. At all the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Yes, sir. Happy Friday to all. Let me see all systems go. Camera's a bit high. Fix that down. And let's get it. See what we have going on for today. Happy Friday to all. Hope everyone is good. And yeah, good morning. And you trade kill zone? Nah, man, I'm not here to kill the market, brother. Market will kill you, brother. I'll tell you that much. So I don't trade kill zone. I trade price action. Have you heard of that? Better. Kill zone, you're dying. We not dying, making money, bro. This is different. Full margin Friday. Let's go, brother. You're already late. If you're full margining by Friday, you're late, brother. It's the last day of the week. Actually, yeah, not bad. We can full margin Friday and then redeposit Monday. That's how it is. You're gonna give back the beer money back? Bro, we have a good budget for that. 700 quid we have. 700 quid. We'll be alright. For everyone. Whole of TS exclusive. But I don't drink, so you have to buy me water. Or, full margin on Friday, close and hold till Monday. It's only a loss if you close, right? Only a loss if you close. So, let's get it. Have a look at the calendar here today. Today is a hectic day. Yeah, he'll need the 700 quid for some lobsters for sure. Hectic day for Euro news, so it's going to be a bit difficult to trade DAX today. We have a bit of retail sales. GBP news these days has not been really something too crazy here, so I don't really expect that to affect price drastically. Be nice to see what price does after news. All day today we have PMIs. PMIs generally tell you the health of the manufacturing sector and the services sector. Any number above 50 means that sector is expanding. 50 is its neutral. Below 50 means that sector is actually contracting. So if you look at the majority of Europe here in terms of what we're seeing here, we can see that it's actually contracting, right? We can see French contracting. Now actually in terms of German service side is actually expanding, with 52 being a number there. Looking at GBP, same services is around neutral, manufacturing contracting, and then US both manufacturing and services is expanding here. So it's very simple. Numbers come back worse, it's going to be worse for the economy. Stuff will go down. Numbers come back better for the economy. Stuff will go up. But the problem we have here is it's layered like this. So from 12 o'clock, we're a little bit stuck, which is London Open, which is ideal time to sometimes trade DAX. So if we're going to trade DAX today, we need to either get a position before, but we don't know if price is going to wait for the news. And then a position after is a bit late. So maybe the move even comes in New York today. We might see that move. So we just have to be careful. As you can see, a lot of red on the calendar here. And it definitely does affect. I've watched these happen multiple times. You do get some big spikes. So we want to be careful and make sure that we're not doing anything silly here. But we'll see what price tells us. Now, in terms of GJ, yesterday we did find a low here and respected that low that we created during London session. Liquidity grabbed it in New York. And then Asian session, well, not Asian, actually before a market close here, we rallied up a bit, and then Asian session gave a continuation. I saw some of the guys in the Asian session in the exclusive group took this buy above here. It was valid. I do like that, not bad. So let's go ahead and look at what we're doing on the daily. So daily still closing bearish here. Previous daily candle is broken here in terms of its high. So previous daily candle high is broken here. Looking at 4-hour time frame, we do have 4-hour candles bullish. We did retest this previous 4-hour range here. We can just bring that up here like that. So that's our previous 4-hour support. So we're stuck at this range. Above that range will make sense. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, that's our same resistance there. It's all lining up. 15, all the same. So yeah, straight away buys are going to make sense back in that previous range. You can look to fill this wick now, since this wick barely tapped this zone, but I'll be looking for price, especially if a 30 can close above, to fill above here, and that would be your plan for buys. It is mixed session bias nevertheless, so sells is still going to be an option. This could be a pullback for sells. I'd like to see sells below this range lows here and keep it nice and clean here. So we're looking for sells below this 15 here. This little line, I don't know why I drew it, but maybe we can put it here, see what type of range we're working with. 11 pips, nothing crazy, but we'll see if that develops into something. So I prefer the buys above here. Actually, today's a day where it's like buys above, sells below. Don't really get that too much, or it doesn't work too much. But today's a day where we can actually have that. I think with the bearish momentum we've had, you know, the sells are actually juicier. Especially the range looks a little bit better. Almost 50 pip range. Basically a 50 pip range. So juicier range for sells. If we get stuck inside of here, until I see more price action, I don't think it's tradable yet. It is a 33 pip range, so it can be tradable, but we need to see price action form. Right now, how it's forming is not tradable. So we're going to see. Let price leave this range. It's actually a pretty simple plan on GJ today. Nothing too complex. So we're going to follow price action and see what happens here. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at gold here on the other hand. So gold, very interesting pullbacks we've had. Can actually start to remove this drawing. Yesterday in London, can you imagine the amount of movement we had over yesterday? In London, we were buying what? We were buying gold at all-time high, 50 pip banger. So I'm very happy we closed actually. Actually, most of us got a very sniper close there because the rest of the day it went down. So that was pretty cool. And that's how it is. Am I getting comment of the day? Fuck's sake, man. This is how we're starting Friday. German erections and polls. Brother, your autocorrect is correcting to that. Your autocorrect is correcting to that. Has me worried. It has me worried. I'm sorry, but you have to be now nominated. You have to be nominated to comment of the day. I'm sorry, but that's it. Maybe we'll put only your last name. Actually, no, we need to put everything. We can hide your name just for respect purposes. Respect purposes. We can put last name only. But you have to be nominated. You have to be nominated. Oh shit. You have to be nominated. Because, okay, I just deleted everything. Oh, too bad. You're going in the Hall of Fame. Congrats. Because that's definitely comment of the day. Comment of the day definitely going to you. That was definitely intentional. Maybe he wants to go in comment of the day. Maybe that's his goal, to go in comment of the day. But we need to keep it. You know? But yes, definitely German elections on Monday. Hopefully most of the stuff happened on Sunday so we don't have to worry. That's the goal here. That's the goal. Is so we don't have to worry on Sunday. But getting back into gold here, like I said, right? We are looking to see what's going to happen after this big downside move. So we came liquidity grabbed here at the 50 level. Remember how important I told you the 50 level? Look where we liquidity grabbed. 50 level exact. Remember I said that 50 is going to be sticky. 50s and 100s. 50s and 100s. Very, very important levels. So we're going to see. We're going to see what ends up happening. And take it from there. So start off on the daily here. Now that we've rejected the 50, I don't trust this bullish close here. That's what I mean. We're going to see what ends up happening today. But higher time frame, we're nevertheless still bullish. So it could reject here, create supports. 4-hour time frame has already created a support. So technically it's bullish bias here. Going to bring this down all the way to here. This is our new 4-hour support. If we lose this, the cells start to open up and we can start to revisit this level here at 900s. 900s will start to become a target here if we lose this 4-hour level. For now, we have this previous 4-hour level here as well. Here we go. Mr. German is going to explain to us. Very good. Let's see what he has. German elections don't work like you vote on Sunday, you have someone leading by Monday. No, parties in Germany have over 50% vote. So parties need to form a group and decide where they want to proceed, what they want to do. It's like a whole process can take months. Okay, so that's good. In my eyes, we can just trade a DAX. So it's just going to create volatility for us actually, not uncertainty. It's going to create volatility. So it could create uncertainty, but DAX is not too affected on just the German economy. because again, it's operates internationally. So for gold here today, we are bullish bias. Sells actually don't look juicy until we get below that. Steve. They don't look juicy until we get below the 4-hour support. I mean, look at the rejection wicks we're getting. A lot of liquidity grabs from here. I don't trust the sells until I see more price action here. Now for the buys, this previous 4-hour support, we started to wick to it a couple of times. Above there will start to make sense. What do we got above there? We got above 43 pips. Not a bad range. 60 total range. I think buys above there is going to be... I think buys above there is going to make sense for me today. To look for... To maybe reach into this resistance here and see what happens. Guys, relax, relax, relax. So we need to see what ends up happening. If we can get above the range or not. Bro, it's already done. We're already all imagine new people, bro. They must be thinking this is my first day in the group and look at the disaster of this. It's a disaster. I don't know what type of representation of me you guys are doing. Absolute demolition. So you know, I think that's going to be the plan. I think that's going to be the plan. It's going to be buys above this range here. And that's what we're going to try to execute on. Otherwise, look at this. It's very messy in here. I fail to see... Yeah, I fail to see an opportunity in here until we create some more clean candles inside of this range. Otherwise, you can just get chopped up. We don't want to get chopped up Friday. We want to be a lobster Friday, not a chopped up Friday. Now, DAX. DAX an interesting one today. We are moving. We are moving before... Can delete these lines. We are moving before what? Before the news. So, I mean, if an early trade comes, I guess as long as there's volume, it's going to be valid. But what is new on DAX, and this hasn't happened, is we have created the first for our proper lower high and lower low. The last time we tried, we created a lower high, but we failed to make a lower low. If you go back here, I mean, this one did it here, but we weren't testing a major structural point like this. So this tells us that, yeah, we could see some sort of long form consolidation before we start to head up. The cool thing here is that we have shit ton of selling range. So if this thing wants to keep going down, man, we have a lot of selling range. And if this thing wants to go up, we have a lot of buying range. So really, the only bad thing that could happen on DAX is it goes sideways. If it goes sideways, it's a bit cooked. But if it goes up or down, we have so much range. So let's start to mark up the candles here. We start off with the daily time frame. Nothing to really mark on the daily time frame. We're hovering in full clean candle zones. This resistance too far, this support too far. So we're going to mark up on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour, we have this previous support here. So technically, bias today is bearish. I need to see how this close on broker, that candle. You know, sometimes that might be bearish on broker. It is bullish on broker, I guess. So we can call it mixed if you want to. Is it mixed really? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we're more bearish the way that we're having lower highs, lower lows. This could potentially be another pullback to do that. Especially with news lurking today, we could definitely see some sort of movement. In terms of 1-hour time frame, it looked pretty good as an accumulation and a potential distribution now of that accumulation. Just need to be careful of that 1-hour level, which we're going to mark right now. So we put that there, 1-hour support. See what we're saying on same on 15. 15 has a support here. We're just trading at it now. Gonna mark this here. So do we have structure on the way up here? No. Straight push. Ideally we see a rejection right now. Ideally we see a rejection like this and then close above here for buys to here. If not, buys are going to be above this 1-hour support to get to this 4-hour, which for some reason I didn't label. Is that 1 hour still to the left? It is relevant, yes, because it's the range. If you look at something like this, okay, this is what you need to see. Remove drawings, understand it like this. This is your range. Oh, now I just put back a drawing. Good job, bro. Let's use zoom. This is your range, okay? So if price broke out of the range from this candle here, that's the continuation. This could be the retest back in the range. So until we close back inside the range, the bottom of the range is going to be relevant, because that's a potential retest zone to continue down, right? And this is what people will not understand about ranges, because you forget to look at, okay, what are we doing? Well, we create consolidation, pullback, consolidation, it could slowly trickle its way up, and then boom, that's really important to understand. So that previous range, yes, it will be a concern, and that's where sells is actually going to make sense today, if we start to fail from here, to be honest, because this is a very, very aggressive move up very early, which makes me confident that there could be a scenario today. If I see like a 30-minute candle close bearish, yeah, you take sells. You can take sells on that. If we just want to bounce out of here, it's going to be easy buys, but we need to see structure. We don't have structure, no entry. Very simple. Last time, look how structure saved us. If we took a buy here, cooked. Absolutely cooked. Would have bought the worst place possible. And yeah, that 7th day candle is pretty cool. Definitely was giving us an idea, Gmail, definitely giving us an idea that, hey, we're close, So yeah, let's see how DAX. So DAX plan is going to be structure and close above either the 15 to get to the 1 hour, or above the 1 hour to get to the 4 hour. Checking any levels in between. If not, we're going to see how price action develops. Ideally, for a sell, I would really want to change the structure. That would make it extremely simple. I could rely on volume then to push through these levels. If none of this happens before news, then news is going to mess us up. Keep in mind, news can mess up price action. So easily we can take a loss on this, even though everything follows the plan. It's the risk of trading news. I have to make a decision based on what I'm seeing now to even consider if it's going to be worth trading DAX today with all of the news coming up. So I have to really concentrate and say, okay, fine, is there enough volume? Are we seeing enough consistency? Because so far there has been, but maybe it just dies off now and then it sucks. So we're going to see how that forms. We're going to see how that forms and take it from there. So that's the overall plan. GJ, gold, and DAX here. So hope you guys enjoyed the plan. Hope it all made sense. If you did and you're on the stream, leave a like. Get the likes up to 120. I would appreciate it. You guys know the drill. Let's get it. And yeah, let's see if we can finish off the week clean and see what happens today. We don't know. Do you consider the 198 as 15? I'm going to check it for you now. Give me a sec. Just pinning a message. 190.82. Yes, but the idea for my buys is that I would want like a 30 close above. And then you have the wick fill here as well. So I'd look at that to fill the wick. But yeah, it definitely is a 15 here. But I would ideally look for a 30 close above here. I didn't mark this as a 15, right? This is a 4-hour support. So, and then above this 15, it might be a bit tight. We'll see. We could definitely, but yes, it is considered. But ideally, we get a 30-minute close above here, and it's a lot cleaner. Can ignore that 15 and base it on 30. Key levels for DAX are 500 and 00. Yep. Hundreds sometimes as well. Can we check plans, brother? No. Yeah, we can. Just have a break for 5 minutes. So we're not just looking at too many plans. I'll grab a coffee. Yeah, grab a coffee. Let me know when you're back. We'll look at plans. All right, let's look at plans now and then tell him he missed it. Asian Open was so powerful and big retracement. Shit, man. That's some really emphasizing what you experienced during Asian session. I like it. Really emphasizing how the experience was. Good stuff, good stuff. So DAX looks like it's giving us a pullback actually that we wanted. 15 looks like it might close bearish here, so not bad, not bad. Then I guess we'll have this level. What are we looking at? 20 points? 19 points. Damn, I was just off. This guy still hasn't gone. Quickly, I was about to do plans. Quickly go get coffee. Quickly, what's this? This guy's still sitting here. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to get cooked today trying to sell this area here. There's a lot of, whenever you see wicks reject, you don't want to sell into that or buy into that. You want to buy when we start to leave that area. I'm a night nurse in France. Asian session is mine with the Hong Kong indices. Yeah, Hong Kong. Yesterday, the sell-off on... Man, this was a session yesterday. US 30 yesterday. Fifan, guys, Fifan. I'm telling you, bro. US 30 yesterday. I should have traded it yesterday. It gave the most beautiful setup you can imagine. Look at this setup. Look at this setup. Look at this setup, guys. Holy shit. I wouldn't have held the whole move, but that's a setup. Get the open. Remember, for all my guys in the exclusive who showed up on Wednesday's New York session, remember we were looking for the sells on US 30 and it happened on the open. Yesterday, this is what we want to see. This is the setup. We see the open liquidity grab. This was the open candle, 630. Right? Open liquidity grab, then we get the close below. I mean, this doesn't happen every day, but oof. I mean, look, you wouldn't have, I don't know if you left a runner. Did it make sense, higher time frame? I guess it did, sort of. Let's see what higher time frame was saying. Daily, where were we yesterday? Daily. Makes sense to leave runner on daily? Not really. A lot of rejection wicks. It wouldn't be, yeah, we were up here. You wouldn't really be, first thing in your mind is to leave runners. So you probably won't, but man, if you did leave, imagine you left full position. Was SL good? Yeah. It was. It's like 40 points. For a 50 point, first target is 50 points. Definitely fine. More than a 1-to-1. I mean, if you measure the average candles, bro, you can see that the candles are bigger in look, 54 point candles, and this move here was like 60 points. So that was a sell-off yesterday, man. That was a sell-off. Yeah, that 5-minute entry was sexy, man. At the 4-hour close, I saw it. Did not close below previous resistance. It did. It's just you can't see properly. You can't see properly. That's why. Eyes are too focused on DAX. How did DAX close here? DAX actually closed bullish, but no bottom wick on this 1-hour candle. I do expect this 1-hour candle probably to make a bottom wick. Is Joe the second back or what? Oh, he's back. He's back. Gonna look at plans here. We're gonna look at plans. GJ's moving. I mean, GJ's moving up here. 1 hour, no bottom wick. I would like to see this as well make a bottom wick. We are coming to our buy zone, but I prefer to be a bottom wick. Let's see broker. Broker, see if there's bottom wick on broker first. DAX, no bottom wick on broker. And GJ, do we have a bottom wick? No, no bottom wick. So I prefer GJ bottom wick. If not, we need structure to protect us from getting slapped with the bottom wick. So we don't want to be slapped. And at the meantime, we're going to have a look at the plans here. Let's see what the boys have got here. Cool. Look at this. This is what I like to see. New, boom, straight sending plans. That's what we want. First person as well. You see that? That's respect. That's respect. Yeah, man. Great plan. Great plan. I would like you to mark the 4 hour though. I would like you to mark the 4 hour instead of just take the resistance. You know, it makes sense. Simple plan. Today is only, look, generally we don't like to be buy above, sell below. It doesn't always work, you know. You can't really find a pre-session range, buy above that range, sell below the range. That's where you get liquidity grab. It doesn't always work. Today's a day where, yeah, it will work. So you mark this whole zone here. So your box, you'd only look for sells below here. Yeah, with session bias bearish at the time. What time you send these? 9:53. Yeah, send it at 10 a.m. because 10 a.m. it's when the 4 hour candle closes. So you'll get the actual bias. You'll get the actual bias. You know? But sells below here, always you want to be, the problem with this plan is, again, it's two range peripheries. When this is, if you do measuring from where price is to get to here, it's probably late, you missed the move. Then you're going to be like, damn, how did I miss the move? The reason you missed the move is because you're trying to look on the outside of the ranges. You're not looking on how can you capitalize inside of this range, because this is clean candles forming here. This could be enough to trade, right? So we'll compare to some of the guys' plans and see if they actually picked up on that or not. Below here is fine. Above there is okay. Yes. Same plan. Yep. Yes. Buys from down here. Wow, that's an interesting one. Yeah, with some sort of price action, man, that can actually work. You know, that can work. Same problem, right? The buy is good, but maybe in the range we could have an option by the time it forms. So you'd have to plan for that. GJS. Sell option below there. Yeah, it's the only place there. Yes, buys. Buys above, sells below. Again, peripheries gonna be tough today. You know, whenever you're making a plan, you need to say, I need to see, because look, check it now, this scenario. If price starts reversing from here, is your plan gonna still be to sell down here? Late, you're late. So in that plan needs to be, okay, fine, I'm seeing price create clean range. If I see a change structure and higher time frame is looking a little bit more bearish, I'm gonna take a sell as well. You know, why does no one here seem to use broker works directly with Tradingview? Simplicity. Yeah, the reason why is two reasons. First reason is sometimes their candles are like whack. If you see icy markets on Tradingview, it's disgusting candles. Secondly, Tradingview does not offer tick data. Means if you're getting executed, you'll be executed every second. You're not going to be executed by tick. So your executions might be a little bit later than if you were to trade on MetaTrader. And there was always from the beginning, so when I started trading on a broker, there was not Tradingview integration yet. Market is volatile these days. I don't know why. Bro, you should not be complaining. I tell you that much. It's great. Bring on the volatility. Goal plan, looking for buy above, sell below. Same thing, feedback there. See Toby, buy above. I think that's fine above there. But yeah, it is like that liquidity grab from both sides. DAX closed a little deep, but nice bottom wick, but there's no bottom wick on 1 hour, right? Like, look, he was here thinking about, okay, is there an option for me to trade in this range as well? But there wasn't, so he said, I need more price action. That's cool. Just to identify that instead of like saying buys above, sells below. That tight buy actually was not too bad of an idea if it came with a clean close. And then again, plan the range. Yeah, this is a great comment you made here. This is a very, very, very good comment you made here. Sick comment. Definitely 100%. Most of our lows have been found in this zone. So very, very, very good comment to say that, yeah, a lot of people looking for sells, but this could be the liquidity gram. That's what we were saying, is that, yeah, sells below here is fine, but you need to be freaking careful, man. You know, you can buy above there. I think, yeah, above kilo, above 33, yeah, above previous 4 hours, good. Continuation later in NY. I think by the time we get from here to here is like 300 pips bit late. Won't even plan that. See, like the sells here, like it's okay you're saying structure, but good. Need to be careful that zone. He is right. Not the biggest race to take, but with tighter SL, yeah, but we could always break even, right? Sells there. Below 50-minute support, bit far, man. By the time it gets there, a bit far. If we have an early option to sell, better. That's it. Perfect, perfect. Good job, guys. Good job, good job. Yeah, you know, with DAX here, I've definitely seen it, and even this is a 1 hour candle open, no bottom wick. That's a threat. If it was a 15-minute, we're fine, but it's the same on my broker with a gap as well. So we could just test the 1 hour here, reject it, and that will end up forming sells here. Especially if we get break of this 5-minute structure, we can actually take sells below there. This one here. So if we get a 15/30-minute close, break of this 5-minute structure, I think that would trigger sells. Thanks for going through them. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna make an announcement, Ammo, so more people can be active. 10:30 a.m. I'm guessing yes, sure, 100%. 10:30 a.m. on Saturday, right? You said. All right. So guys, show up. If you want to backtest with the guys in the group together, share ideas and just watch the process. It will be good to test your skill. Show up 10:30 Saturdays. Ammo's hosting a backtesting session. He's hosting a backtesting session. Show up, show some love if you're looking to progress and put in some of the work. You know, and if anyone else wants to host backtesting sessions, put it up, man. That's going to be the way to do it. Coach, do you trade US 30? I've been trading 15-minute breakouts on US 30 and they work. Yeah, I do look at US 30, yes. I'm not full-time trading it yet, but in what's this called? In NY, I'm definitely looking at to start to move towards. I really do like the idea of just trading market open. I'm noticing that on US 30, you can be done trading in about an hour max. And I really like that. You can come to the charts, check it for an hour and leave. Because all the moves come like just after the open or like 10-15 minutes after the open. 87k subs, yes. On the road to 90k subs, and then from 90k, man, then we're only 10k away. Then we're 10k away from 100k, and then 100k is where I get cooked because that's where I have to fly someone to Dubai. So then I have to pay. So I basically have to pay for 100k subs. And we're gonna have perma bans. We're gonna have perma bans of who can join and who can't. So I'm gonna ban Joe. I'm gonna ban Tony. I'm gonna ban. Who else should we ban? Need to check who we can ban here. Who else should we ban? Sankit, I'm gonna ban. Why not? Mirko, 100% gonna ban. Tony gave me the most Italian reaction. He just did this to me. Please. That's it. What if I ban everyone, then I don't have to do it, and said I was gonna do it, but I had to ban everyone? ICT meeting. Leave the ICT. German time. Oh, here's the bottom wick coming. So this shows you guys the importance. Look, we could see it come through here. And it's a question. That's the problem with not having a bottom wick, is it's a threat right now. There's a high chance it should be able to make one. Actually, now Oman, 8 p.m. I can trade. We have a lot of volume in US 30. Yeah, it's good. Gold buys make sense above 32. I think that's my level, 32. No, my level is 33. 33,800 is my level for gold buys. That's where I'm looking for buys. 900k more subscribers to 1 million. Yeah, brother, let's just... Oh yeah, you know, we had GBP news. That's what this push was. I can't... Look, that's how boring GBP news is these days. You tend to forget. See what retail sales came out as. What did they come out as? What did they... I can't see it anymore. Did it just disappear from my calendar? No, it's there. 1.7, damn, came out good. That's why we saw GJ pump up here with no bottom wick. But even 1.7 from a 0.4 forecast to a 1.7. 1.7 doesn't even be able to push GJ like a rocket. Nothing. Guys, like the stream. Let's boost Tradesharpe channel. Very close to 90k. Thank you for the support, brother. Thank you for the support. Anyone telling people to like the stream, I appreciate it. Harry, what are you gonna give away on 1 million subs? 1 million subs, wow. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything now because, you know, I'm not gonna say anything now because then maybe I have to do it, you know. 1 million subs, I think we have to give away like a car or something. Like, you know, it has to be something big, boy, you know. Definitely. I'm thinking a car, bro, a car. Something like that. Any expectations for British PMI? Based on retail sales, maybe we see service sector tick up a little bit. Lambo Turbo S. Can you relax? Can you relax? Can you relax? Fucking Turbo S. Where's my Turbo S? Telling me Turbo S. Buy me a Turbo S. Nissan Patrol. That's a sick car. That's a sick car. A live 50k USD account? Yeah, so you guys can blow it. Blow my 50k USD. Fucking unprofitable. Don't, this is, you know. I'm gonna give you $50 to come join this group. So I'm gonna basically pay myself so then go at least make money. Please. A Yaris GR, that's a good suggestion actually for the money. Give this 50k to Joe W. No, so he can keep making money and spending it on beer? No, it's not gonna work. 700 quid on beer. Man's going moving mad. Moving mad. Hot Wheels. I don't know, I'm gonna buy like a Kia Picanto or something for you guys. Kia Picanto. Little beep beep. Oh, this is the one. This is even better. Bro, you know how much more attention... This car will get more attention than a Lambo. I'm telling you fact. Fact. Topolino. Do live streams driving that? Yeah, I don't think it has enough space for my PC. I was wondering if having a solid salary only from trading is possible and realistic. You will never have a solid salary. So what do I mean by solid? I don't mean that you won't make enough money, but I mean it won't be consistent, because each month is going to be different. One month you can make the most you've ever made and it will blow your mind, but then the next month can be extremely bad and you will just make maybe 1%, which is actually extremely good, but your psychology will try chase for that extremely good month. This is a problem I used to have, is I'd maybe make 10% in 1 month. I'd be super happy with that 10% result, and then the next month I might be up 1-2% and say, that shit, last month I was up 10%, I'm better than this. I push for that 10% and end my month negative. So it's all going to be a game of understanding what are your results and being able to risk enough for that. Let's say you average 5% a month over time, then you can account for, okay, on a bad month I could see 1-2%, on a good month I could see 8%. So what are you going to do on those months of 1-2%? You better have savings. You better not be pressured to try push yourself to pay a bill. If you're trading to pay bills and are pressured to pay bills by trading, there's a problem. You know, you can't be pressured to pay bills by trading. Trading, it needs to eventually replace an income source, not be your main income source to begin with, because you can't put that pressure on yourself. It's already a hard enough skill, you know, and you need to have something, you know. I made 10% this month. In the first 2 weeks now, I'm down 7%. Bro, you shouldn't be able to go down 7% that fast. GJ and DAX made a bottom wick. Yes, well done for noticing. That's the importance of a bottom wick, is that, you know, they come through like that. So now we want to see how this 15-minute candle is going to react here. I don't think this is enough for a resistance. I could be wrong. I mean, technically 5 did close below the support here, which would trigger some sort of potential sell. But the risk to reward doesn't make sense right now, because my minimum stop will have to be above this candle high here. I could push it here, but it's only a difference of 2 points. My target here is only 16 points. Does Pip Labs have NASDAQ? Yes. I'll tell you the name of what we call NASDAQ on Pip Labs. On Pip Labs, we call NASDAQ. Let's have a look here. Simulator. NASDAQ is called NASDAQ. It is called NASDAQ. Damn. Oh, USA Tech. So it is called. We did rename it to NASDAQ. Good. And then USA 30 is US 30, of course. So yes, there is the NASDAQ. That's no bottom wick explanation. Guys, I made a crash course about candle wicks last week. This is the most important video. This was a video taken from the exclusive group and I remade it for you guys. So definitely check this out, man. This is the type of topics I'm putting in the exclusive group. You're lucky to get this on YouTube. This week's video, and I need you guys to listen up very, very carefully. This week's video, I cooked. I'm telling you. This week's video is a video that I actually feel bad for posting on YouTube, but YouTube needs it the most. I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm only posting this or giving this to the guys for the exclusive. Why? Because it's like a very heartfelt video. It's a video that's really showing you the path. Okay? So Sunday, guys, be ready. Sunday, be ready. I'm telling you, this video is gonna be, it's a video that I've never done before. It's not a technical video. It's a video just explaining an experience I had in the market and what I did to overcome that experience and what I would have done now. And those who don't watch that video definitely will sign themselves up to potentially not wanting to be profitable here for sure. I'm telling you that as a fact. Now, it is going to be aimed at people who are aiming to become profitable, but it's a video that YouTube needs. It's not like I'm giving away too much source. It's not about the source. It's just about putting clarity and giving clarity to traders in one video with a whole, like I made a presentation for it. It's a whole flow. It's really good. And it just happened kind of naturally. I was just thinking, okay, what can I do to offer value? You know, like I said, I'm happy to give the information. The only thing I charge for, guys, is the application, right? My time to help you guys apply, which is ultimately what's going to get you better. That's what I always push the guys in the exclusive to apply. And that's what we work on in here. And of course, enjoy the stream with no delay is why we have Zoom. Does the 4 hour Pip Labs on Nasdaq open the same time as NQ? No, yeah, it will open the same time as NQ. Yeah, that's what we've gone for, because we're taking our data from Duca's copy, so it's set to their time. We can actually check it, bro. It's on the free demo, so we can actually have a look here. We actually allow you to test one indice because we know some people want to test. So we put US 30 and Nasdaq for you to test for free for 1 month. So we're gonna see what this 4 hour time frame is saying. Yeah. Thank you. This one closed at 12, 20, 16, 4 o'clock. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So 4 hours are closing that one hour. Yeah. But put your time to EST. You can change the time from here, and then you can see EST what time they're closing. I'm not bothered to go find EST. So you go find it. This is my first year of trading with a track record from January. January closed with a 56 win rate, resulting in minus 0.9. This month I have a 71% win rate, resulting in 2.5%. Very well done, brother. Very well done. That is great results. 6 minutes for this 15 to close. Potentially could have a setup here. What time is it? 23. We still have time to news. Potentially could have a setup to go fill the wick and continue to the 1 hour support. Minus 0.09% for January is very good. January been historically one of my very weak trading times, but this year we smashed it. Well, it's not that we smashed it, it's just the market conditions gave options and I capitalized off those, and that's just how my trading works. There's options, I take it. There's no options, okay, what can I do? I also like if this candle flips and close bearish. 5 minute will give us stop loss to put above here. So like a 15-point stop loss. Target will be at least 13 points. It's enough to get break even. It's better than the 23, 22. So both ways there might be something we're going to see in this last 5 minute candle is going to tell us what's going on. DAX sells, yes, possibly. It will also close the 30-minute bearish here, which could be interesting as well. So we'll have double liquidity grab up. Yeah, it could be interesting. Could you make a video on market positioning? I could, yes. But it's just not popular. Like, you know, I pay for these videos to be made. And it's not topics that majority of people want to watch, so I want to put it where people actually respect the content. So I keep a lot of that content in the exclusive because people actually respect that content. For me, when I post on YouTube, honestly, I want to post stuff that's going to help majority of people, not a minority. The minority of people can get my impact from, I guess, stream as well. That's like a really, really good place. See how the other pairs are doing. Gold at 31s. GJ at... So GJ has the bottom wick now, so the buy plan is still valid. This 30, I don't know, it could close above, we don't know. 3 minutes, anything can happen in 3 minutes. Would be a setup if it closed above. Harry, don't worry, I will do that type of editing and you don't have to pay. No, that's not how I work. I will pay. Just let me in the exclusive group for a free deal. I mean, no, I'll let you in the exclusive group and then pay you something on top. As long as it's fair. Just depends how much work you're putting in. You know? You can use exclusive group to have a discount. Yeah, I can basically keep you in there. You can DM me, I can trial you. But I have an editor and a whole team. But no harm in adding more, right? How many different types of cars have you driven in your entire life? Just give me 1 month and I'll learn. Oh, you need to learn. Well, yeah, it's actually not as easy as you think it is to edit like that. A lot of stuff goes on. Man, I'm not sure how many different types of cars I've driven. I haven't kept count. But quite a few. Since I've known Tradesharpe, I haven't won any giveaway. Yeah, you're not lucky enough, brother. How's the wheel going for you? Do you win the wheel? Carson's favorite. Yeah, let's see what's going on with DAX. Wow. So any early sellers are crying, eh? What is stop loss looking like here? 17 points. We have to the 1 hour, 7 points. We can use the 1 hour as... We can use the 1 hour as a watch zone if we really want to. You know, this is a previous, right? We had a wick crossing through it as well. So we can use it as watch. It's enough to get to break even. We just need the next candle to have a good bottom wick because there's no 1 minute structure. And my stop loss is going to be going below this area here. So I really like to see the good bottom wick. So we're going to see in 22 seconds here how this candle closes. And see if we can get a good bottom wick. And potentially look for buys here. 17 stop loss. So here's the candle open. So let's see if we can get something. This is closing at though, even on my broker. How is it closing for you guys? For me, it closed at. It's kind of just breaking my plan there now. I mean, yeah, it's closing at. Not, yeah, it is below, but the wick is tapping the resistance. So, and even on IC markets, guys, it has no bottom wick. Even though it has a bottom wick here, on my broker there's no bottom wick, but it's a gap down open. Gap down opens I sometimes consider as a bottom wick. On 15 it's valid. Yes, 15 it is valid here, but you need to run 15 stops. 24 point stops. So you can take it based on 15. I'm looking for a smaller stop because we've had a lower high, lower low on higher time frame. We've actually higher time frame been continuing down. So I'm trying to get a smaller stop, especially with the 1 hour here super close. I mean, there's no commission, so it could be worth a shot still. You know, it doesn't matter. We'll see. Definitely a bottom wick being made now. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see here how it forms. It's a nice bottom wick. The deeper the bottom wick, the more I trust it on 15, to be honest. Like it gets better. It looks better. I think I can get away with the tighter stops in this bottom wick. What are we looking like? 17 points, 7 points to there. Check your DAX spread. It's still early in the morning. My DAX spread is fine. It's settled down back to 0.5 points. Yours is still 2. That's hard to trade with 2. Mine is settled down already. Mine changes in 30 minutes. Damn. No, mine stays the same. Mine only does before Frankfurt Open. After Frankfurt Open, it's fine. I'm tempted to try this, to be honest, after that bottom wick. It's a pretty juicy bottom wick. Good 1 minute structure. Break even 1 hour support. Unless it's just super nasty, breaks the high. I mean, I'd be basing this on a 15 and 30 close. Good 15, good 30 close. $15 stops? No, I'd run 5 stops with this bottom wick. Because if I see it break high, flip back and close in the range, I'd get out anyways. 1 minute for this 5 minute candle to close here. I want to see how this 5 minute candle closes anyways here, just with a minute. I don't want to be triggered and then it close back in the range, you know? Might be a fake out. Yeah, we're going to wait anyways for the close. If this 5 minute candle can close slightly more bearish, something like this, and then the next one closes above, that's the scenario that we like to trade here. Would make a lot of sense that. If this is closing like this is a very weird close here. If it's closing above, I guess it's closing above then it kind of self-explanatory. We're going to see all in 28 seconds. If it flies now, I guess it flies. What can I do? Oh, close below last second. Wow, interesting. Joe called it. 1 minute, no bottom wick. Let's see. Last second, close below. Very interesting. I really prefer, the best scenario here would be a 5 closing above, but maybe if it breaks the high, it will give a small pop here, like a thunderstorm. Like a thunderstorm. I like it based on 15. On 15, it looks good, you know, breaking the highest high here. Question is it going to be worth it, or am I getting a bit too excited? I'm trying to decide right now. And if it goes right now before I decide, that's fine. I reckon it's worth it. No, it's too late now. I didn't decide. I think maybe worth it, half risk at least. We'll see if it comes back. Friday, I'm going to wait for the 5. Yeah, it makes it tough. Hopefully waiting for the 5 here is going to be the right choice. If not, then so be it. If not, then so be it. So far, it's looking not as smooth as you'd expect it after breaking the high. If it wanted to break the high and fly, I'd expect it break it high and see a big push. Maybe 1 minute still hasn't closed in above. Yeah, it hasn't. That could be an entry option for us. Half. 1 minute closing above. I think we could consider that. Just if this momentum is going to continue, we can consider like a 1 minute closing above. We're going to see. We're going to see. Are you not going to wait for news? I'm trying to trade before news. News after news, it's going to get a bit cooked. After news, it's going to get a bit cooked. Can you have a quick look at GJ? Concentrating on DAX here, but yeah, not going to be doing anything for 1 minute. Yeah, GJ needs a bottom wick. Closed at the 4-hour support. I needed something above the 4-hour support and above this 30-minute here. Closed right at it. It's a shame. But with no bottom wick and closing at it, I don't think I see myself getting in to this, or a way to get into this. Oh man, don't you love discipline, huh? Crazy, 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 crazy. Are the spots still open for the exclusive group? I'll open up tomorrow. Some people have been able to join. I need to check how. But I do have a link that's open always. So they're probably joining from that link. But you have to find that link. That link is like a special link. But next month is when we open on the 1st officially. Unless you find the link as well, then I guess you're going to join. We're gonna see 49 seconds for the 5. Let's see if the 5 can close above, guys. 5 can close above, then I think that's valid for me. I don't think that is valid for me. It's not think, it is. Really struggling, huh? We don't know. 8 seconds. We'll see what happens in 8 seconds. On IC, that's below. And no bottom wick anyways. I don't know. IC, it looks a mess. IC really looks a mess. What about my guys on other brokers? What are we saying? I mean, this also closed below on Tradingview here. IC is below. Mine gapped up. Yeah, I had a gap up as well. Below, a mess. Yeah, even if it closed above and it gapped up like that and broke the high, I wouldn't be able to catch that. Yeah, so for me, that's not valid because we're closing at or below. Didn't break high either? Yes, even so. So, gonna wait here, guys. Gonna wait. Looks like getting ready to head down. Yeah, you're right. You know, sometimes when you see struggle at the highs here, we could still get those sells, right? As crazy as it sounds, these sells here can still make sense below this. Probably will extend to below this here. It's that previous 5. That seems to be what we're reacting off. But now that we've tested it twice, I'm not too worried if we were to get below here. 15 minute can flip. I mean, you know what DAX is like. If it wants to push, I expect it to push already, right? DAX normally likes to just move. So keeping us safe, but it just seems a little bit inconsistent before news right now. I'm not seeing it choose a direction. It's kind of trying to go up at the same time it's trying to go down. It liquidity grabbed everyone from the downside. Did you guys notice that? Any early sellers? Any early sellers or buyers today are getting caught out. So this is telling me today's the day when we need to be waiting for the confirmation. And I should have noticed that a little bit earlier to be stronger with my idea and say no, 100% I'm waiting. Not even consider half risk on a 1 minute close above, because look at this. Early seller below failed, faked out back in the range, then takes out the highs. Early buyer above failed, now back in the range. It's not fully failed yet, the buys could still play out, but as a trader we want to be keeping in where's our probabilities. Our probabilities are not known trying to impulsively trade at the moment. We want to see like a bullish close above here to give us the confirmation that price is ready to go. You know what I'm saying? When is news? You can check on Forex Factory what time it is for you, but it's like a little bit just after London open. Hopefully we get a tighter SL. It's not always about a tighter SL, it's more about a proper setup. I rather have a good setup with not a tight SL than a tight SL but a risky setup. Yeah, we ideally need a position in the next 10 minutes actually, if I'm being honest. Which it can still close above in the next 10 minutes, but I think it's too tight between, I mean, first is French manufacturing news. Look, if I see a setup and it's like all confirmations are there, but the risk is news is in 15 minutes, I'm still going to go half risk just to mitigate that problem. Because first is French, right? First is French. First is French. But I have seen French affect DAX. I really have seen it. The real one is at 12:30. That's the German one. That's the highest chance to affect DAX. So the thing is, if we see a good setup, and there's like news 15 minutes away, that's going to entitle me to do what? That's going to entitle me to just go half risk or something. End of week and preserve my profits. I am up for this week, so it's all good. Even if I lose the trade, I'll still remain up with half. Without, no. I mean, technically, yes, but not enough to say. I mean, it's just a little bit. Would want more when you have more. How is gold doing? Yeah, see, gold is just ranging. This is what I mean. Anyone trading in this range is going to be getting cooked or just extremely, extremely uncertain because there's no probabilities here. Price is not closed above or not closed below. Which way does it want to go? It has to make up its mind. And you can avoid all that bullshit instead of trying to get in on the, well, let me see what 1 minute's doing. Let me see what 5 minutes, see if I can find a way in. No. GJ structure is valid. GJ is late, bro. You're at target now. No bottom wicks. Double no bottom wicks now. Very hard to take a trade. No 5 minute structure in the whole push here with 2 no bottom wicks. It sucks. But it saved plenty of times. And you're at target. This would be target. Same on 15. I think 15 slightly lower. No, 15 same. So it's hard. Can you please explain while you watch different brokers trade where you trade on IC markets? I don't. I make decisions based on IC markets, but I use markups on different charts because it's cleaner. I don't like marking on MetaTrader. And I know IC markets have integrated into Tradingview, but their charts are extremely bad. It's extremely gappy. I mean, let's see GJ1. This is GBP JPY on IC markets. You see all these gaps. It looks completely different anyways. It doesn't look like this on my broker. Like, look at the difference. This candle pushed up bullish, next one closed bearish, then closed above. Check my broker. This one didn't do it. And if you check my actual broker and you go to GBP JPY on the 5-minute time frame, look at the difference. This is IC markets 5-minute time frame here. Actually, that's 15, I lie. This is 5-minute time frame, IC markets. And let's go see here IC markets. Look at the difference. 5-minute time frame, and this is broker, IC markets broker, 5-minute time frame. What is that? How can it look that different? Actually, that's 15, I tell a lie. You know, it looks different. It has different gaps, different stuff like that. So it makes it rough. Makes it rough. Because on Tradingview here, check this out. On Tradingview, there is all green candles here. But on the actual MetaTrader 5, there is a red candle right here, giving like a thunderstorm. So it's a different setup it's showing. On the IC markets here, there's a green candle followed by a red candle followed by a green candle. Here there is a green candle followed by a red candle. There's no this green candle here. Where's that come from? Then it's two reds. This is only showing one red and then green candles. These are two reds and then green. It's different. So it's different. Like, I don't know what they're doing with that. So I don't use it. Whereas this looks similar. This is how my broker looked, right? That one red candle and the next one red. Look. You can see this looks the same, right? Look. Red candle, no top wick, no top wick. Push down, support, support, same. So that's why I don't use the, that's why I don't use the same. DAX trying to close above. We'll see if it wants to close above. We have double liquidity grab now. And a setup 3 on 15-minute. Not bad, actually. I want to participate in your giveaway. We have to get to the 600 viewers goal. I want to see a good close though. Just a tiny close like that, I don't really trust, man, if I'm being honest, man. I want to see a good close. It's showing me a lot of rejection down and up. We're going to see now if it can close above or what. Not looking like 16 seconds. I don't think so. Unless it flips quickly. Looks cooked, yeah. This is how important closes are, right? Look how important closes are. And people getting cooked here trying to FOMO in, FOMO out, FOMO in, FOMO out. All right, close below. No entry for me, right? No close above, no entry. Very simple the way I trade. And the confirmations, this is what tests you as a trader. Can you wait? Or are you jumping in erratically here? Can't control yourself and then lose and then complain, why did I lose? To be honest, with this rejection, I prefer sells. What's this 69 level? How's gold doing? Still stuck. Gold is still stuck. I'm gonna see London Open in about 10 minutes. See if that pushes gold above the 34s. I mean, yeah, basically 34. I think I could extend this to 34 key level. Actually, that's not a key level, 34. 35 is a key level. High you had for Mark before. Fair enough, fair enough. Gold setup, I mean, GJ setup 2 would be clean here. What a key level on gold? $5. Yo, I haven't watched you in a long time because of studies. So what made you switch to DAX? You like it more than gold? Yeah, I like DAX more than gold. I didn't switch to it, I added it. I took out GU and I added DAX. I didn't switch. I still trade GJ, I still trade gold. I mean, yesterday trade I took was on gold. So I still trade gold. It's just there's a lot of opportunity for me on DAX. You can see, and it's capitalizing off that opportunity. Look, not really losing on those trades. So that's the reason. Have you trying US30 in NY session? I've been watching it for a while. Gold is, I kind of want to start trading that, you know. How is it? It's cool. It's like DAX, a little bit faster, a little bit more impulsive. You have to be on if setups come around open. It has its few traits, but it's the same as trying to trade DAX. Strategy is the same. Why not Nasdaq? I don't know. It's nothing against Nasdaq. I've liked US30. I'll try tonight, yeah, but you need to trade it after NYSE open, right? So not at NY open, NYSE open. It's different later, but you only need to show up for an hour. That's what I like about it. Not at open, no. NYSE, after NYSE open. How about a 15-minute setup at NY Open? NYSE, most consistency. Same on DAX in NY. If you're trading DAX in NY, it's best in NYSE. It is dumping, man. 6 minutes for this 15 to close. We're going to see. This will also be the open candle here. It's going to be interesting. Nasty 1 minute consolidation. Very glad we didn't jump into anything FOMO. But a beautifully respected price action. If you did jump into something, it would be all FOMO. Hi, I wanted to ask, my normal lot size is 0.5, but on DAX for some reason 0.5 too small. Any reason? Yeah, it will probably be 5, right? Yeah, 10x. DAX lot size is like 10x. Like if I use a 10 lot on DAX, it's a 100 lot. Full flex mode. Same on US30, same on stuff. Yeah, that was nice. You see, waiting for our confirmation, avoided a loss on Friday. If I impulsively entered at the high, FOMO, even based on a 15 here, you're stopped out. Almost stopped out. Imagine forgetting to change lot size after trading DAX on gold. Peter has done it. Peter has done it. Scary, bro. Scary. How does that even work? What do you mean? Oh, closed above last second. Very interesting. Closed above last second. My tool saves different lot sizes for different options. Yeah, this is if you're trading without a tool. So if you just use like my last used lot size is going to be saved in the top here. You know? So whatever is the last lot size I use, when you go open to do one-click trading, I'm talking about one-click trading, it's going to be there. So if you last traded DAX, your lot size for DAX is going to be, even if you switch to gold. How's gold doing? It's keeping us safe by waiting for us. Even one-click trading on DAX, gold would be different. It would use a large lot size for that option. No. Oh, because you're on Tradingview, not on MetaTrader. MetaTrader doesn't matter what you are trading. It will keep the same. It will carry it over. What happened to all my drawings? Hello. fuck? Where's my drawings? There it is. That is an advantage with CTrader, yes. What is this, crypto? No, this is not crypto. This is real stock market right now. This is the DAX. DAX is a German stock. Stock index. It's an index. It's not just a stock itself. It's oh shit. It's a bunch of stocks. All right, if this 15 closes below, it is definitely interesting. Only issue I have is it's London Open, so we need to see what happens at the open. If it doesn't close below, that's even more interesting. It's showing me that price is waiting for news. Look, we only have a very small. Oh, bro, Carson, you know, I got a message from someone from Interactive Brokers asking to collaborate. Thought that was pretty cool. Just don't know if I have a use case for it. So I was going to ask you. Yeah. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, you know, is there any way I would be able to use them? Because they offered, which is a pretty cool for someone to reach out. Yeah. But they're highly reputable, that's why I like them. Yeah, I mean, maybe just for investing, I'd look at them, you know? Just general investing. Alright, dumping down here, no close below before the open. I'm interested to see the open. What do you think the open's gonna do, guys? Continue the dump, or we're gonna see a bounce up on the open? What are we saying? Interested to see you guys' opinions. I'm trying to get a gauge of what you guys predict and see if it actually happens. Seeing more down. Thomas saying up. Gmail up. Top wick first. I think we see a no top wick open, pop down to 327 and then pop up. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking we're seeing a no top wick down first. And then we see up, punish people again. But it's dumping quite a bit before, so that's making me inclined we might see a bounce. Wow, wow, look at the last 3 seconds here. So that inclines me we might see a wick up first. Yeah. Makes sense. That's a very quick wick though. Did you see how it made that quick wick up and then catch the sellers in quickly and then a pop up again? Did you guys notice that? How cooked you would have got? Did you see that? How it made the top wick, sellers put their orders, then it wicked the seller. You know? I mean, that's something you can look at actually, Joe, man. It's something you can actually look at, you know, if it wicks down, if you have enough time, you take the buy. So 1 hour close, that support here. Look at the retracement so far. We've almost retraced the whole candle on the open here. Sells below here will make sense. Very interesting. Bit of inconsistencies with the news. I'm seeing how it's just moving a bit weird, you know. We have 15 minutes between French and German. We're gonna see. We might be able to catch something between, but it's the problem today. We're playing with time. It's not. We need a setup, plus we need it at the right time. What I mean by that is we need in between news. or at least 10 minutes before. Since DAX is a fast moving pair, 10 minutes is enough. 10 minutes is enough, believe it or not. See how gold did. Yeah, gold rejected here. Stuck in the range still. And GJ, has GJ done anything decent? Good. We are correcting this move here. Might give us that setup too. We're looking for 1 hour close bullish here below. Wow. Interesting, GJ. So this might be the liquidity grab to continue down if we don't see the support created here. I'd love to see a support created around 550, 560 here. If we can get a support around 560, would be good. Boom. So I have 191, right? You see what I was saying, Mirko, how that's not enough, especially with the no bottom wicks. It's all coming to make wicks now and all of that shit. This is a non-valuable trade. Now DAX is interesting. I'm trying to build a plan here right now on the open. If this candle flips before the open, makes it hard. Makes it hard. Sometimes these flip trades are good, but look at how big stop is. It makes no sense, right? You're doing what? And there will be no 1 minute here to put your stop loss above. So you can't take this type of flip trade. We just needed a close below here, man. That was the original plan, remember? But we've got a bit of a blast through. Blast from the past. Your first target is the wick again, actually. What if we see that? Well, now it's at the bottom of the range. This is where we might just do this for the session, you know? Mess. Unless we break out now, okay, we start to open options again, or we start to create some serious supports and start leaving the highs. If you're not backtesting, you will never learn yourself. Today I'll post something about the difference between backtesting and simulation. It's important. Backtesting is good to collect data, but it's not going to make you good. What's going to make you good is actually simulating. You need to simulate what we're doing right now. Learn the behavior of candles. If you're just skipping candles one by one, you're not going to learn the behavior. It's easy to take a trade like that, right? Like, let me show you the difference, right? Like, look at, this is why I wanted to come out with a product that had tick data. Yes, impossible feat, but with the right connections, and it's not been easy, but you can see the difference here. You can see the difference. So let's say I wanted to take a sell from here, and I just go and rip a sell. Boom. Let's go take a sell. I'm gonna take a sell order here, 1%. Boom, I take my sell. Okay. Actually, let's just skip so market actually opens. Okay, so let's say I want to take a sell. Yeah, it's a sell. I want to put my stop loss above the highs here and target down here. Okay, I can simply take this trade, confirm, Go to 5-minute time frame. Right? Skip, 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 skip. Now I'm in the trade. Look how easy it is to hold this trade. Very easy to hold this trade. Just skip. I feel nothing. Now check the difference now, right? So I can close this. 900 P&L. Okay? Now check this out. If I take a sell here, put stop loss here, okay? And I actually play the candles like this, and I can speed it up, it's fine. But now you really have to think about what candles are doing, right? So you look at how it triggers your sell stop, how it works with a bit of spread, and you can speed it up. But now you're actually learning, okay, now I'm triggered. What happens? Great push. Oh, it's coming back. What should I do? This is a good push, you know? This is way different. Now you see the top wick. You have to survive the top wick. You see, now you go back and draw down on the top wick. So now you're thinking, shit, I was in profits. Now I'm on drawdown. Right? Now I'm back in drawdown. You know? That's how it is. How to maximize larger screen on Pip Labs? You double click this. Double click this and double click this. Boom, larger screen. Then to get it back, double click or Shift T. Press Shift T, comes back. You saw that? Shift T goes down, or Shift R. Shift R, boom, goes down like that. Then you can backtest on bigger screen. Shift T comes back up. Shift R brings back that. Right? So you can backtest on bigger screens, no problem. So you need to watch, look, because now you think, oh shit, now I'm in draw, oh shit. So you're thinking, how are you going to manage this? So now you need to think, okay, price has no bottom wick here. There's no bottom wick. I have high probabilities this should flip. So you learn how to experience the drawdown. And you see what happens. Oh, 15 closed bullish here. But look where my stop is. Above structure. As long as it respects this resistance, I should be fine. You know, and you have to sit. Yeah, you can speed it up even a bit faster just so you're not waiting. Okay, good. We created a new resistance. Hopefully now we can get and retest the low. Setup 2, right? This is setup 2. No bottom wick again. Hopefully this can flipped, right? No bottom wick. Probabilities were there. Okay, we closed the support. Now it's just consolidating. But as long as we respect highs, we should be able to continue down. And look, it's a completely different trade than skipping, because all of this emotion you're learning. You're learning, oh, now we started to get above that structure. Does it make sense to close here? No, because my stop loss is all the way up here. Boom, back in profits. Now what are you doing? Maybe you get scared, you close break even there. Now you have to go analyze your trade, see how it ended up playing out. Like it's a way different experience, right? It's a way different experience. You know, you say, okay, this is consolidating. I don't like this. Now you have to find a way to get out break even maybe. Right? So now you're trying to time your chance. Oh, there's my chance. I can go stop loss break even. You know? I'm on our break even. Boom. Well managed, Harry. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that skipping. You can speed it up, no problem, but not skipping. Not skipping. So this is a major difference. There's a major difference between backtesting to collect to prove that your strategy is profitable and simulating to prove you know how to apply the strategy. It's two differences. So once you have a profitable strategy, you can either learn a profitable strategy from someone profitable and test it yourself, which is always a good thing I recommend, and then you simulate that. Show us what would have happened after. Too bad. You have to go and check it yourself. It's on the free demo. Go and see what happens. Go to Pip Labs and see what happens. It's on the demo version. GJ. You can go see for yourself. See what GJ is pushing down now, and gold is as well pushing down heavy, trying to get back into that zone. Contesting the 4-hour support. So it might want to break through here. I think DAX is cooked until news, guys. I'm afraid. We tried our best. We tried our best. Only about 4 minutes, 3 minutes till news here. It's not enough. CTrader has tick data. The only limitation is that you can't choose the time frame. Yeah, but then you're not simulating, right? You need to be able to see different time frames. You can't just stick to one time frame. Without news, I see these ideas on DAX work out very nice. If we get a second structure, yeah, it is nice. Maybe between news we could get that, right? Just keep in mind, like, we have a gap between news, so we could try sneak that in. But I would do that half risk just to be safe in case it has a chance to reduce probabilities. I don't see any way I would have sold here, especially in this range, too choppy, but it is making its decision. Interesting thing is now everyone's going to be sells, but this is where price could create a support, right? And like we saw Moit's plan, he planned this. You could even see the support created from the 4 hour and actually give you an opportunity to continue up. So there is a possibility that you can't be narrow-sighted to just the sells. Don't get tunnel visioned in the market. Very important not to get tunnel visioned. For research purposes, we're going to watch what happens on the news on DAX, what type of spike. There's not supposed to be it's not supposed to be a massive move. I've noticed it's not a massive move, but it's a spike. It's a spike that could catch you out. What about BTC? We could have a quick look at BTC here. Have a quick look. We're seeing a nice bounce from our range lows. And this was very simple, guys. This was a very simple thing. As long as we respected this range lows, we're not continuing down yet. A quick grab to 92s is no problem. We got the grab to 92. As long as we respect literally here 87s. Now we can see one more grab to 87s. Looking at weekly time frame, we're creating a very tight weekly consolidation here. Until we have a weekly resolution candle closing below the 89s, I'm not bearish on Bitcoin yet. We are going into a consolidation. So right now, in terms of lower time frames, daily candle closing above here, 4 hour time frame at these resistances. Once we can clear these resistances, we should be able to continue up, or a simple nice higher low on 4 hour should be able to continue up. If we see a change of structure, something like this, you probably see some downside. Well, that was the spike. You see the spike that just happened? We just spiked down quickly like this. No top wick, spike down. This is the news, guys. Keep in mind, this is news right now. This is French. So you can see it does affect DAX. Even though France, it is affecting DAX. And that's the problem. Why? Does anyone know why France will affect DAX? Not only because maybe some of these companies trade with France, but I'll tell you why. And it's the traders who are doing this. Not only the euro, but yes, you are correct. Also, they can use the France data. Yes, euro is definitely correct. But they can use the data from France to try predict. And you see traders position themselves before the German comes out. Because if the rest of Europe is doing good, they expect to see that also playing out in Germany as well. So you can see some of that, and traders position themselves. So this could be positioning themselves. So let's see what the news came out here anyways. We got 45.5 and then we actually reduced services. So bearish, that's why we're seeing a bearish move as the service sector became, but most of the DAX here is not a service sector, it is a manufacturing sector. Most of DAX pairs is manufacturing sector. So we have next news in another 14 minutes here. It becomes tight now. It becomes tight, you know. Yeah, this is the gap from the open. That's what I mean by the spike. So imagine you're in a position, it's your stop loss, that will slip your stop loss. Gold is working on its way down, but we need to see what's happening with gold. No structure. We're sitting at 4-hour support right now. This could be a retest and then we flip back up again. Markets are looking a little bit tricky on gold on DAX right now. GJ was looking fine. We're still going to see, look at that. Wow. So it has affected GJ as well because we also have UK PMI today. And it's trying to predict that UK PMI will come out a little bit lower. So we see some weakness in the pound here, which is not bad because that can set us up for the sells. We can get the sells below 234. 234 sells. Have you taken a gold trade? No, last trade I took was yesterday gold buys. Oops. Wow, some very heavy dumping movement here. Right at the 4-hour support. So this breaks all my rules to sell right at a 4-hour support, especially no pullback. Nothing, never I would take this. But we're seeing some great volume, nevertheless. Even there's no 1-minute strat, believe it or not. You have any other investments? I do, yes, I do. So my biggest portfolio for now is definitely crypto. It's always been the leading for me. Got in at the right time and just, you know, continue to put that. So that's my biggest investment portfolio by far. Slowly catching up is I'm allocating money to real estate, but that's a project as it goes along. I add, it's not a lump sum. In terms of lump sum, it's crypto. I'm not invested in any stocks yet because I'm waiting for a market correction. What about, what's this Dixie strength about? Oh, this is coming from Dixie. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're right. Popping up here. Not sure. This is coming from Dixie though. Maybe because of the euro? What type of real estate? Residential real estate. It is still going this. What do you do for a living? Nothing, bro. I just chill, brother. That's what I do for a living. Joy. I gym. Guy with the blue shirt. What do you do for a living? I live. That's what I do. Man, I don't know what's happening. It's very hard to get into a waterfall like this. This is what I call a waterfall. Hopefully in the next year I'll be able to get my first property. I wish you the best in that, brother. I've got a buy order at BTC at 74k. And not a bad place. So whenever you have a waterfall in the market, guys, it's very difficult to catch waterfalls like this because you have to sell the low. And at any point, this could be a reversal. Any point, this could be a reversal. Best reply, what do you do for a living? I live. Yeah, bro, that's it. See that like this, right? And these are not fun, these reversals, because if I sold the low right now, that's 23 pips already, guys. Do you understand? That's 23 pips already. More now. You see what I'm saying? Look, look. Now you're holding all of a sudden. And I'm telling you, this is how the market works. The time you decide to press sell is the time it does this. 33 pip drawdown. Direct. Exactly like ENTS. Man sold the low of the year. Any advice for getting into it? I don't know where you live. So it's different. Each real estate market is different. You want to definitely buy projects that are, you know, I prefer to stay away from apartments in my country. It depends where you live, man. Each real estate market is completely different. Look for a cap rate. You need to have a cap rate of 6%, I think is acceptable. Anything less than 6%, you need to start to consider it. So as long, you know, go and ask them what's the cap rate of this property. What is this cap? And you can increase cap rate by refurbishing, but that's added costs. So you need to calculate those costs, but you definitely need to be checking the cap rate. It's a very basic thing to be doing and making sure you're calculating cap rate properly. And at least 6%. If it's returning 6%, it's going to be okay, you know, as a cap rate. 6 would be fine. Anything plus is even better, right? So you need to look for those opportunities. That's the kind of gains you'd expect there, you know? But I don't know where you live, so it's going to be, you know, dependent of that. Like UK is tough, very, very expensive there now. Are you a native of Dubai? I'm actually not, but I was born here. But that doesn't make you a native. Look at that retracement, man. I'm telling you, the time you press sell is the time it comes. What did we tap? Nothing? To make it even worse? We tapped nothing. Is that what the... Shit. We actually tapped nothing. Shit. Why all orders suddenly come in here? This 1 5-minute, imagine this 1 5-minute was the cause of all of this. Not even. Man, we tapped nothing, which is even scary. What's wrong with the DAX on the 15-minute? News. If you have some sort of gaps or something, it's news. What if you met the Prince of Dubai? I have met the Prince of Dubai and we played volleyball. That's what happened. I met him, I was on the beach, and then he was playing volleyball and we played. And that was it. Then he left. Then he gave me, at the time, this was sick, so he gave me black water. No, he gave me black water. It was like trend, it was like something that just, and he had, like, that was what, it was like black water. It was insane. So we started playing volleyball. He played like 2 rounds with us. He was chill. We played 3 rounds, and then his whole entourage left. You know, like 8 guys, like 8, 9 people came, and then we were just there. Well, we played 2-3 rounds. They just came, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm just playing volleyball. He's like, "Okay, let's go." We played super nice. We played 2-3 rounds. Couple of like funny moments, diving and, you know, full of sand. And then he was on his bicycle. And then they got on the bicycle, 8, 9, 10 people, boom, go 2 G classes behind. And then they gave me this case of black water. BLK, yeah, that was the one, man. BLK, that was the one. Back in the day, BLK. That was the one. See if we can find that water. It was like trending back then. And this is how the water looked like. This is the water. It looks like this. See, black color water brand launched in Dubai. You just drink it. You drink it. It's water, but it's completely dark like this. So this was trending at the time. This is exactly how it looks. So it was just trending, and he gave me a box of these. Yeah, exactly this. He gave me this box. It's just alkaline water. But he gave me this exact box, and he's like, and it was sold out everywhere. At the time, it was sold out everywhere. It was sold out everywhere, and he just gave me a box. And then everyone stormed around me taking it, bro. It was nuts. I only got to keep one bottle. It was gone. It tastes like alkaline water. So if you've ever tasted alkaline water, there's no taste. It tastes like water, but which is like, you know, plain, but it's alkaline. So it has that. How do you explain an alkaline taste? I don't know how to explain an alkaline taste, guys. Almost little bit. No, that's not alkaline. That's acidic. Alkaline is almost like a bitter, like a... Okay, I know this is weird, but all my people who... A little bit soapy, yeah, that's a good way to put it. You know, like if you were to taste a little bit soapy. Little bit. Or like, I know it's weird, but like the aftertaste of a Guinness. Very slight of that. I've definitely tasted you know? Relax, Peter. Yeah, it's like a soapy metallic, you know? Soapy metallic. I'm gonna see this news, and then this looks like it's ranging gold water retracement here. I'm not sure how to get into this that follows a solid plan, except of gambling on the 1 minute, which I'm not doing on a Friday till I see that. And then GJ is slowly but surely coming to our zone, but we're gonna just wait for that. It's gonna take some time. We're gonna see the DAX news. We need to do a research here of how it affects price. 44 seconds. I want to see how the move is here. What type of move we see. Tastes like coins. Yeah, if you were to put coins into a water. Metallic taste is a good one to put it, but it's very slight. Unfortunately, I never tried soap, bro. You're really missing out, man, if you've never tried soap before. You're really missing out. It's like one of the wonders of the planet is to taste soap. Does it have any effect on your body? It alkalizes your body. Having alkalizing your body is good for you. You know, if you put lime into water, it alkalizes. It doesn't acid. It alkalizes your body. You can research the effects of alkalizing your body. Yeah, bullish initial response. See if that gapped that bullish initial response. It did gap. So that's the problem with news. We're seeing like these big gaps come, you know. So you can't enter. You're seeing these big gaps. So it does gap on news. So yeah, that was the time I met the Prince of Dubai. Then I've seen him. He trained at my gym before. He used to train at my gym quite often. Because his team used to train there. He has like his F3 team. So he used to come to the gym quite often when the gym was new and not many people knew about it. He was there maybe 3 times a week. You'd see him, you know, in the CrossFit zone. And he, right next to my gym, he has his own private gym, his own private sports center. It's called NAS. Like it's his whole... Okay, that's freaking scary. Remember last time we were looking at the map, we were looking at the solar panel, the solar thing, it saved that. When I open maps again now, it saved that. It opened directly to that. It's a little bit like, not very good, isn't it, bro? Let me show you his private gym. To get my bearings. That's his private gym here. This whole complex here is his own gym. This is all his property. So all of this is his property. This is not his house, that's just his gym. And right next to it is my gym. Literally right next to it is my gym. So he used to go from there to my gym. It's literally 3 minutes. Is he a good prince or he's just profiting off his position? How's he profiting off his position? I think he's done amazing for this country. He's always promoting sports. He's always promoting fitness. He's very fit himself. He's involved in multiple sports. He's built, he's really set a standard for his own countrymen, the own locals to be active because himself is very active doing all of these. He does a lot of extreme sports and it's very good role model he set. He doesn't do anything to, you know, I don't see him do anything to, you know, use his position as power. He's pretty relaxed, man. Especially when I met him in person, but you can see that. I think the whole leadership here in this country has done a great job. And a job that not anyone in this world has done till today. To see what this country has become from where it has started. Absolutely crazy. You know, I've grown up through it. So I can see that firsthand, you know. And I don't want to BS. And many people, they try to slate this country and try to put bad mouth on it and say, you can't do this, you can't do that. Man, it made me grow up to who I am to be. And it's was a great environment. And for sure, you know, I think it's, you can't complain. I mean, the possibilities we have here, even business-wise, like, it's crazy. Do you think hectic workload like Alex Hormozy or Elon Musk is good or bad? What's your opinion? I would say my schedule is packed like that as well. But you design it to be that because you're the one who dictate what goals you want to reach during a day. They never say that's how busy my schedule has to be. No, that's how busy my schedule has to be to reach my certain goals I want to reach or finish what I want to finish in a day. So this is the difference. This is the difference. What side of the coin do you want to be? Because you're competing against these people. You're competing against people who will outwork you any day. And if you complain for working, then it just dictates who you are. You know? Burnout, you know? People say I burn out. No problem. Some motherfuckers out there, he's not burning out. He's fucking going harder. He's fucking going harder than he's ever gone before. And you're sitting, oh, I'm burned out, man. I can't do this shit anymore. Motherfucker's going hard. Every day, suffering. Every day suffering to reach his goals. You know what I'm saying? Every day. And you feel, oh, I'm tired, I need a rest. Let me go watch Netflix. You know? Motherfuckers there. Grinding. See what I'm saying? That's the problem. But if you're doing too much that you start doing things shit and it's affecting your health, like listen guys, there's a limit. Like you have to push hard at times, but at the end of the day, if you're living if you're like it's tough to explain, but you know? Yeah, like David Goggin, I think most people don't need to be that extreme, if I'm being honest, you know? You don't need to be that extreme. It's all about... It's a very hard topic. I would need to... I have no patience. Yeah, I agree. Like, burnout means that you don't have the mental capacity yet, or you don't, which you can build, right? Like, there is such thing, like, you need to rest, like, you know? I agree, Thomas. Yeah, you know, if you have something that you look forward to every day, it's going to make your day a lot easier, and you can implement that in your day. I don't think people want to spend their whole life literally grinding, ground down mentally and physically every day. Reason people grind to make a new life, precisely. But my point is that they don't grind to get a new life, and then when they don't get a new life, they sit there and complain. Like, you have to put in some hard work there to begin, you know. Also, whatever you sign yourself up to is what you have to expect. Like, it's what you want out of life will shape what you have to do. Because if you want more of something, you need to do more of what you are doing to get that to begin with. And if more of that demands what you're doing, and eventually what you do is you start to build and allocate, and it becomes of who, not how. Okay, so instead of you doing everything, you allocate. The strongest business is a business, and this is where you want your life to go eventually, is to grow something to where you are not needed for that thing to generate income. You are only needed for that thing to grow. You know? You know what I mean? So that's what you want it to be like. Now, that's the beautiful thing with trading, is that we can allocate like this morning time. We chill together. If there's options today, we make or lose money, and we get on with our day. It's not a demanding task once you know how to trade. Yeah, it can be stressful with risk, but it's so condensed. I actually enjoy this part of my day. It's an exciting part of my day. Not every day I feel like trading, for sure. Especially if I've taken a few losses. You're showing up like, fuck, you know, not another day trading. Not every day. But you know what the cool thing is? If tomorrow I didn't want to trade, I don't have to trade. I'm not forced to show up to work. You know? Amazing, John, man, amazing. Respect to that. So yeah. Anyways, look, this is ranging here. We have GJ as well popped up in the range, and gold is just now trying to pop up now. So for gold, we'd need to see retracements to continue down. NY could be interesting today for sure. We can see, if we see this and then leave this 4-hour support again, sells back towards this low. We could even get straight continuation in NY sells. So we're going to see how that forms. But look, this is very important today. We avoided a loss on DAX. We sat safe through news, and we sat safe through this bullshit here. We didn't take any bullshit, any formal positions on GJ. This is preserving profits we made yesterday. And this is where most fail. Because I tell you, I would freaking give it all back. You know? I would give it all back today, you know? If you're trading to pay bills, you'll struggle. Stack up that capital and solid risk management for sure. You know? Like, if you're trying to work paycheck to paycheck as a trader, that's a life I think you won't enjoy. And remember, guys, you only have one life, right? So you have to do whatever you want to do, man. Just go ahead and do it. Who gives a shit? No one's going to remember anyways. You know, you need to just do whatever. I want to do it. I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to do it. You know? Unsure. Oh, man, I'm unsure. Should I move to this nice apartment I've been looking at? Maybe it's too expensive. Fuck it, man. Go for it. You're going to regret not. Oh, man, should I buy this nice watch I've been wanting? I can somewhat afford it. Maybe it's too much. Fucking buy it, man. Just buy it. Money comes and goes. You need to enjoy. You worked hard for it. Enjoy. Buy it. It's just going to push you to work harder. What's the loss in that? You know? I remember when I bought my first watch, it felt weird. Like, as a kid, I always wore a watch. It's important for me to have watches. Like, I always wore as a kid. G-Shock, Baby G, you name it. Had all of them. Casio, you know? Then I decided, you know, time is valuable. I want something to represent how valuable time is. Man, I felt uncomfortable buying that shit. It's like, man, G-Shock tells the time. Sunto tells the time. I went, did it, bought it. Man, best decision. Best decision. Open conversations, gives you respect. Just go do it. No questions asked. Nice. Some achievement. And now it doesn't even faze me that I spent on that, and it's holding its value. So what's the problem? You know? Yeah, that was first one I bought was Rolex, yes. Which country are you before? I've been born and live in Dubai, man. Dubai, man. Mr. Dubai, man. You know, so if there's something you want to do, you just have to do it. Are you in a position? I was in 15 positions. You've missed all. But it ain't that easy, man. It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy, you know. Sometimes you can't do all that stuff. So you have to find other ways to enjoy. That's my end of the year. Buy Rolex for FTMO profits a treat. I'll let you go. Might be a Casio. Yeah, you must let me know. I can help you. You know, maybe you have mates already. You're gonna get it from the dealer. Good luck. You know, you can't go walk into the dealer and buy it. You know that, right? Freaking full waiting list and all of that bullshit. Any chance seeing you in Dubai Bling? Fuck that then. Fuck it now. Dubai Bling. Oh my god. If I'm in Dubai Bling, then you know, trading's not going well, I tell you that much. If I'm in Dubai Bling, then my trading is not going well. Tell you that much. Anyways, guys, look, as much as I wanted to take a position today, we're lucky we got yesterday in this type of week. Gold can set up, but it needs time. It needs to form resistances. If you want to take the buys back up, you need change of structure because you need that stop loss placement and you need proof. We have lower, low, lower highs. Why are you going to take a buy? Just for that to happen. And that's where I take my sells when we get change of structure. GBP JPY still sells below here. Makes sense for me. In this range, not too interested. Once we get back above here, potentially 4-hour support, can look for buys. Unless we're just ranging. And now with all this DAX news, DAX is also stuck in the range. Today we're ranging, preserving profit. So that's about it. Now I'm going to chill with the guys in the exclusives. I appreciate you all showing up on stream. Just going to chill with the boys. Have a great weekend. And good week. Quite slow. Nothing too crazy. But 2 wins, 1 loss. I'll take it. Still a profitable week. Next week is the last week of the month. End strong and good. And we continue this as usual, man. Business as usual. This is the life of trading. Enjoy it. Love it. Take care. Trade sharp. And hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. Have a great weekend all. Peace. Peace.